Close your eyes, come to me.
With so many Souls-like games out there,
What makes Lies of P actually worth playing?
that blue hair.
Okay, in all seriousness, even though blue hair is the best, Lies of P's really good. Both the story and gameplay-wise is phenomenal. I really enjoyed the game.
Lies of P follows a story that some of us might know. The story of Pinocchio, but
Everything sort of went to shit, and now people are trying to kill Geppetto.
the version of Pinocchio in Lies of P takes place in a world where Geppetto and a few other people helped fill the city of Crat with puppets to create a better place for humans.
Lucky for the citizens of Crat, the puppets went rogue and decided they were going to start killing people.
Not only do the people of Crat have to deal with the puppets, there's also a widespread epidemic in Crat causing people to either die or turn into monsters. This is known as the petrification disease.
Just like all great games, we wake up after a blue butterfly interrupts our slumber. Why does that seem so familiar?
After waking up on what I presume is the Hogwarts Express, we need to make our way to Miss Blue Hair Butterfly Girl. We have one thing stopping us from getting to our love.
Blue butterfly girl. There's something stopping us from reaching the blue butterfly girl.
We need to fight the parade master, a puppet guarding the hotel. Yeah, this goofy looking dude. This is the first boss of the game, also the easiest.
Because we have someone worth fighting for, we easily take down the parade master, and we enter Hotel Crat.
Hotel Crat is pretty much just our hub area where we can talk to NPCs along with Sophia, the blue butterfly girl.
After speaking with Sophia, we must go save our father Geppetto because he went out to get some milk and never returned.
Wandering off into the city of Crat, we stumble across a crazy donkey man trying to kill Geppetto because he...
Apparently, he caused the whole puppet frenzy situation. Maybe he was onto something.
In the very few minutes of talking to Geppetto, he sends us away to find his friend who got himself lost in his doll factory while trying to shut it down from making more puppets. After talking to this dude,
Venini refuses to leave the whole, puppet factory because his butler's somewhere.
well, we were a little late. The boss got him. Lucky for Venini, his butler's just a puppet and can easily be fixed, so that happens. With Venini saved, we can make our way to the cathedral.
Why? Why are we going to the cathedral? I don't actually know. I think it's because there's refugees staying there and we're just doing a little checkup on them.
On the way there, we beat up some dog lady and make our way up to the cathedral just to find out everyone is turning into zombies. After exploring the whole area, there really wasn't anyone left alive. Other than this guy, he's cool, I guess.
Actually, he's really cool later on.
Eventually, we find the Archbishop, who,
Has probably seen better days.
so I had to put him down. After he put me down multiple times. Knowing that the petrification disease causes monsters, we go back to the hotel and have a chat with Geppetto, who lets us know that the Puppet King is in charge of the puppet problem, and that the Alchemist might have a cure for the petrification disease. After talking to Sophia, we head out to find this cure for the petrification disease and to take down the Puppet King. Making our way towards where the alchemists are, we encounter this group of jolly good fellows.
Because we are on a mission, we send the eldest brother to the Soul Society.
That was a little too easy. First things first, we need to kill the Puppet King, the one who apparently is causing the puppet frenzy. Fighting our way through loads of puppets and going into a mansion where the Puppet King is located, it's time to fight.
This is just the beginning of the most difficult fights in the game.
Look at this guy holding his hand out to us as if we're friends. With that guy down, we meet with Geppetto, and he thanks us for what we've done, but our job isn't done yet.
Now we are tasked to find the alchemists, who apparently have a cure for the petrification disease.
Heading back to Hotel Crat, I noticed something. Is Pinocchio's hair longer?
Yeah, so it turns out during the story,
You have chances to tell the truth or lie.
this will directly affect the ending that you will get and how human you become.
Since we are looking for the alchemists, we need to find a lead. So we run aimlessly through this mall.
Until eventually we get a call from Venini.
Venini figured out how to transmit his voice through Ergo and found a distress call from the Grand Exhibition Hall.
So, being the puppet we are, we answer the call for help and head to the exhibition center.
Once we get to the source of the signal, it turns out it was a super mutant from Fallout?
I don't even know anymore.
We take this guy down because that's what we do.
How did this guy even become a super mutant?
This guy, Simon Manus, flooded his body with Ergo to create the next evolution of the human race. Here, we have the choice to either tell Simon that his creation is a monster or a possible cure to the petrification disease.
Knowing full well that that thing Simon created was a monster, I told him I saw a cure in it.
Now we're off to find Simon because we now have to stop him.
So, where do we go next?
To the swamps, of course.
Yes, because a Souls-like can't go without a swamp level.
We are here on a mission to find a golden Ergo.
We needed this because the only way to get to the Alchemist Island where they're stationed at is by submarine. And it just so happens that the submarine can only be powered by a gold Ergo.
And this guy has it, the garbage monster, taking the gold Ergo very peacefully. We are notified that the hotel is under attack.
At the hotel, we find that the Black Rabbit Brotherhood trashed the place and took Geppetto. Again.
With Geppetto gone, once again, we need to find him.
Where is he at? He's at the Alchemist Island, where everything is now happening.
This lady opens up a secret door,
Because only now is it convenient to do so.
which allows us to make our way to a submarine that gets us to the Alchemist Island. Exploring this underground area, we stumble upon some familiar faces, but they're missing a member because of us.
We sort of put the brother down.
In the middle of the fight, the eldest brother comes back from the dead.
He got brought back by the alchemists.
So as fast as he was brought back to life, we put him right back down. Now that we have a clear path to the submarine,
We are finally in the end game, and now all we have to do is go to the Alchemist Island.
we aren't the greatest at driving. At Alchemist Island, Sophia is there. Well, that is because she was a projection this entire time, and her real body is in a tower further in the island.
Okay, now we actually have to go to the tower and save Sophia. And Geppetto.
Making our way to Sophia and Geppetto, there were a lot of memories that we get to experience, filling in a little bit of Pinocchio's past.
Now is a great time to let you guys on a little secret.
Geppetto caused the frenzy.
Yeah, so the King of Puppets was actually a good guy, trying to save the world, and we killed him.
Eventually, we find this guy,
This guy sucks.
so he got bonked. And off we go to save Sophia.
I found the way out by accident, which led me to fighting this.
Not cool.
But we can't let anything stop us from saving Sophia. And Geppetto.
That took a lot longer than I hoped.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It really is sad to see what happened to Sophia, so we follow her request and we put her to rest. Not only that, we also take her soul, which turns our hair gray. With Sophia gone, I guess we have to go save Geppetto and take down Simon.
Eventually we do find Geppetto, but for some reason we don't confront him about him starting the whole puppet frenzy and killing hundreds of people. Instead, he tells us to go kill Simon, so that's what we're gonna go do.
So we go to fight Simon. I honestly hated this fight. I fought him before he got fixed, and it was the biggest pain in the world.
It took me around 40 tries. Maybe I just wasn't good at the game.
But eventually, like everyone else, he went down too.
But this wasn't the end.
We head down the platform that we've just fought on. At the bottom of the lift, Geppetto is waiting for us.
At this time, Geppetto asks us to give our heart to him, which in turn will turn us into a real boy.
Yeah, no, you're not a phantom thief, so I'm not going to give you my heart. That was clearly not the answer he wanted. After everything we had gone through, this is it.
This is the final fight, and it's probably my favorite one.
That is horrifying.
Okay, that's like actually nightmare fuel.
With the nameless puppet on the verge of death, it lunges towards us to destroy our heart. But Geppetto stops it.
Okay, make up your mind, Geppetto. Do you want us dead or not?
We then destroy the heart of the nameless puppet and hold Geppetto while he takes his final breaths. Geppetto then informs us that he's actually proud of us, and then he dies.
Okay, that's it. There's nothing more we can do to the game, right? Well, actually, do you remember when we got Sophia's Ergo?
We actually get to put her Ergo in a puppet, and we get to live happily ever after.
Great.
The last thing that we really see is the guy from the Cathedral on a train talking about Dorothy from Wizard of Oz.
That's cool, I guess.
But really, that's all there is to Lies of P. It had its ups and downs, and sometimes the story wasn't very cohesive, but
I actually had a lot of fun with the game. It was really good, and I loved the story. But I've had enough, so I'm gonna go play more Zelda.